Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins, and today I read something about how much Microsoft employees get paid. I'm going to expose to you from Business Insider the information they revealed about the pay rates of Microsoft employees, and you can kind of decide if you think it's good money or if you think it's crappy money. So get comfortable, buckle up your seatbelt. We're going to get started on the Black Financial Channel right now. Welcome to the Black Financial Channel. That's theblackfinancialchannel.com. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. I'm your friendly neighborhood finance professor. On the Black Financial Channel, we talk about black wealth and black economics every single day under the B1 condition. B1 means we are black first. Black first means we put our community at the top of our priority list. Black first means we educate our kids. Black first also means that we break generational curses. If you agree with this philosophy, put a B1 in the chat. Also, shout out the city you're from and give me a yes if you can hear me. I want to make sure my audio is good. I'm here at the All Black National Convention right now. We are in Atlanta and we are surrounded by amazing, intelligent black people. I met two PhDs in the lobby. That's how amazing this event is. And so, if you'd like to join us, you can still come to Atlanta. Today is the last day to buy tickets. After that, we're sold out. No more tickets available. So, if you want to join us, just go to allblacknationalconvention.com. That's allblacknationalconvention.com. You can join either in person in Atlanta at the beautiful Marriott Marquis Hotel, or you can get online. So give me a yes if you can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. And we're going to get started on this conversation. All right, so this is an interesting topic to me, and I think it's because a lot of us are grappling with the corporate plantation, sort of dealing with whether or not we're being treated right by corporate America or not. So Shelton Quiller and Joe Good, and my name is Corey. Let me tell you what I just found. So I was going through and sort of reading my daily financial news, and one thing that I found was this interesting release of the pay scale. Microsoft's CEO, I'm sure he's not happy that this got released, but it's out there, and I thought I would share it with you in case you were wondering how much those people get paid. So let me see what I have here. Let's lay it out on the screen. All right, so here is they have it in different levels, right? So here's one of the higher levels. I think level 70 is the highest level you can be at Microsoft. And if you are a level 70 executive, your base pay is between 231 and 361. So $361,000. That's pretty good. And also, when you get hired, you get either a minimum of $310,000 in stock. That's kind of cool, or 1.2 million, up to 1.2 million. And the annual stock award range, meaning stock that you receive every year, is about 945,000. Give me a yes if you think that's pretty good. I think that's good money. And that's kind of cool that they would give them almost $1 million in stock every year if you're kind of a top flight employee. But this is kind of for the top people. This isn't for everybody. And they have other tiers. So here's like another really high tier. I think this is tier 69 or something. I can't 68. At tier 68, the base pay drops to 186 to 291. When you get hired, you get between 177,000 and 1 million in stock options or stock awards, and the annual stock awards range from $0 to 490,000. Now, what if you're at the very bottom? Now, what's funny about their scale is that the lowest you can be on the scale is 52. I don't know why they picked 52 as the lowest number. I thought the lowest number would be like one or maybe zero if you're not employed at all. But if you are a 52, then this is what you get. You get a base pay between 42,500 and 54,600 on higher stock awards. An annual stock award range by quote by career stage. Now, give me a yes or no. Do you think that a person can live in San Francisco or Seattle, very expensive cities, making $42,500 a year and be okay? What do y'all? I'm gonna tell you the truth. Have y'all been out there and seen how expensive those places are? Those cities are insanely expensive, and I just don't suggest. I think that if you have a child that's going to college, I think you should have them watch this video so they can kind of understand where they want to put themselves. That's strugglenomics. That's not powernomics. That's strugglenomics. Not to say that 42,500 is a bad income to make. And don't get me wrong. I know some of us may make less than that, but the economy has shifted. It's just shifted. There aren't that many cities in the world where a single person living by themselves is going to be able to do what they need to do with 42K a year. And so this is where various little wealth hacks come into play. I'm telling you, economics is more of a team sport than ever. And so these are a couple little wealth hacks I'm gonna give you that come, courtesy of the Black Business School. That's all we talk about are ways for Black people to survive economically. So, and I also talk about it a lot in my book, The 10 Commandments of Black Economic Power, which, by the way, you can get a copy at drboycebooks.com. And so here's some basic wealth hacks you can do that you should share with your kids. Look, most studies show that a lot of millennials cannot live by themselves because if you're making 42K living in Seattle, it's very hard for you to have an apartment and to pay rent and have food and all that. So getting teammates, a roommate, a spouse, a play cousin, whatever, I'm not judging, whatever it is that works for you, it's easier to get this done if you're doing it with other people, right? So I almost think that the same way people come together to form businesses, you have business partners. Well, I think you should have life partners, but that doesn't mean you marry the person. I mean, sure, you could do that. My wife and I are life partners. We hook each other up and help each other out, especially when it comes to keeping up with these badass kids. But just life partners in general, this is kind of a radical idea, I think, but it's not really that radical if you think about it. The same way you try to find partners when you start a business, I think you should try to find partners when you're starting the business of life. You should treat life like a business. Give me a guess if you're following what I'm saying. Family like a business. And most businesses operate more efficiently when you have partners that can help you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So in my book, here's what I'm thinking. I'm 24 years old. I just got out of school. Microsoft has hired me at the level 52 crap pay rate. I'm trying to survive in Seattle. I'm making 42K a year. I don't know how that's going to work. So you know what I do? I learn how to have good relationships with other people so that I can find three good people who also are making crap money like me, 42K a year. Pay attention now. This is a wealth hack. I talk about the things like this all throughout my book, The 10 Commandments of Black Economic Power. There's the URL. So I find three other people that are making the 42K that I'm making, and I say all four of us together have become economically strong. We now have 170K between us. We can get a decent place together and just make sure that that place gives everybody their separate space. And so not only are we going to help each other survive, but here's the next play. Now that we're in the same space, then we start having family meetings and we get together and talk about our next move. The next move could be acquisition of real estate that we actually own. We're not going to keep making the landlord rich. We want to eventually make our families rich. So the next move is how do we save up the money for a down payment and see if somehow, as an entity, LLC, whatever it is, we can get approved for some property, right? And then at that point, we're still paying the same amount of money, but we're getting equity instead of giving all of our money to the landlord. And then, if we're really smart, we do what the Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg did, and so with a lot of his buddies, they got basically what became kind of a frat house, where all of them were living in the same house together, splitting the rent, working on their business together. That's something that is done all the time by high level entrepreneurs. My brother and I did that when we started our business. And next thing you know, you got another stream of income that comes out of that because you're bringing together capital, you're pooling resources. See, what I want you to understand, and you guys know my background, I'm a finance professor. That's my doctorate. That's what I do. I'm constantly thinking about economic hacks. And one economic hack that I think is underutilized is the hack called unity and teamwork. This is why I believe like one day when I get my $1 billion and I open up a school system, one of the biggest things I'm gonna have kids learn is how to have good relationships with other people so you can be a good teammate and find a good teammate. Because life is easier when you have teammates. Give me a yes if you follow, give me a yes if you understand. That's all I want to say. I don't have anything else to really talk about today. Right now, I'm a little tired. I just got to the All Black National Convention, which is the largest gathering on the planet of B1 people. And so, if you want to join us in Atlanta, we are at the beautiful Marriott Marquis Hotel. The tickets are on sale online for one more day and one more day only. You can go to allblacknationalconvention.com. That's allblacknationalconvention.com, and you can join us virtually or in person. We're going to be learning, connecting, and having a lot of fun. So anyway, guys, hit that thumbs up button, thumbs up, share, subscribe on your way out. And also my new book, The 10 Commandments of Black Economic Power. You can get a copy at drboycebooks.com. And if you want to get profit alerts, stocks that I like, things like that, just text the word stock to 31996. That's text stock to 31996. I'll send you profit alerts. I'll send you a list of AI stocks that I love. I'll send you our $5 a day investing plan because we're helping the whole community eat. So if your goal is financial knowledge and understanding, we got your back, and we do everything from a Black perspective. So have a good day, everybody. God bless you. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. Take care now. Peace.